May 26th edition of the Carolina Weather Video. I'm meteorologist Matthew East. Wanted to start you off with a look from the Avalon Pier web camera there from the North Carolina Outer Banks this morning. And the sea remaining sort of churned up from that big coastal low pressure that's a few hundred miles offshore. And that has kept the surf a little increased the past couple of days. It will be again today. Also, the rip current threat increased. Again, all up and down the Carolina coast, the North and South Carolina coast today. So be aware of that. Remember, if you find yourself, if you're heading to the coast, caught in a rip current, they're normally fairly narrow. And if you swim parallel to the coast, you can typically get out of those rip currents. So just be aware, the rip current threat increased again today. Yesterday, a concentration of tornadic reports from Kansas and then a smattering of hail and wind reports in the nation's midsection. And yeah, check that out up in Maine. A good number of wind reports yesterday as well. Showers still today for the coastal plain and the coast, although they'll be pretty hit and miss in nature. Looks like the interior Carolinas will see a dry day today and more sunshine. The cloud cover beginning to become less prevalent as this coastal low begins to weaken and pull out to sea. Temperatures area-wide, as I'm cutting this video during the 5 a.m. hour, in the 60s, and it's going to be a warmer day. We've had a warm pattern all across the eastern part of the country. We've been cooler due to the clouds and the Atlantic Ocean moisture, but the warmth has been all around us, and it's sort of interesting. You don't see this all the time, but as this low pulls away, we're actually going to see warm air advection from the north. It's been a warmer air mass in the New England states compared to what we've seen, and that warmer air will be moving in here. I think many spots in the interior Carolinas in the mid-80s today. The shower chance is really confined to the coastal plain and the coast itself. Tomorrow, pretty hot and steamy. Looks like highs in the 90 to 92 or 3 degree range for much of the interior Carolinas outside of the mountains. But late in the day, a few isolated storms will likely fire, especially to the north of Interstate 40. And those storms that do fire Thursday late in the afternoon could be some fairly prolific lightning producers. And then Friday looks like an unsettled day. I'm going with good chances for showers and thunderstorms, especially Friday afternoon and Friday evening. And the entire region outlooked in a slight risk from the Storm Prediction Center there for day 3. That is Friday. So we'll have to watch for some active weather on Friday. Saturday's forecast tricky. It looks like a cold front will stall out just to the south of much of the region, and we'll probably wind up with some degree of cold air damming as we get on into Saturday. So it looks like a cloudy day, some showers at times Saturday, but then decreasing rain chances for Sunday. And everyone outside of the mountains probably dry for Memorial Day itself. Highs by Monday back up into the upper 80s to around 90 degrees. But the next system then approaches, some storms possible later Tuesday and especially there on Wednesday of next week. All right, that's it for today's edition of the Carolina Weather Video. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful Wednesday, and God bless.